Hey there, how's it going? What is up, everybody? Irish Orangutan is back to pass along the updates and info to make the most of your Madden team. Enjoy. Welcome back, everybody. I got very fortunate this morning, so thought I would hopefully pass on the luck to all of you as well. I got very fortunate. I opened up some weekend league rewards. I am still doing that off and on, a little bit more on, just trying to get to 10 wins, get the 100,000 coins from the Stay In and Play Together program they're going right now. So as you can see on the back of the card, don't have the actual opening that we're going to be showing, but as of this morning, in a pack opening, we did get golden ticket Lamar Jackson. So that is something that I've never really been able to do before. So just wanted to pass along all of the good luck and good fortunes I was able to have this morning. Really, when looking at the back of the card, he is absolutely tremendous, near perfect. His release is the one thing I am very concerned with. Just got done working, so not really able to use him as of yet. We're just kind of going through a few things and just doing the dailies. And honestly, probably wasn't even going to log in this evening, but now I have to test him out a little bit. On Game Pass, Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, and I'm finishing up The Witcher 3 right now with the extra time that I have had, but still playing every once in a while. I did go out and make the large acquisition of getting Robert Griffin III about a week after he came out. No, excuse me, 2 days after he came out. Was up to about 8 million coins at that point. Did cost me a significant amount to get him in the 5.7 million range. So thankfully, we'll be able to kind of recoup a little bit of that, which we won't really need at this point of the year. Really wish we could move it on to next year, but at this point, this is what we have, and very excited to have these players, and we'll at least have every rookie premier going into next year, even though we don't use them all that much unless we're just getting started out. Hopefully, there'll be another Marquise type Brown player that we can use and really have a fast wide receiver to use throughout the year. Really, we have three updates on offense that I wanted to go through, so we'll get over to the main offense here in just 1 second. Another reason I did want to chat with you as well is the 99 overall offense and just being able to accomplish that this year, no money spent. Have put out videos on how I was able to kind of accumulate coins. Have as this has kind of gone on throughout the year. But really, watching Gut Fox has been very helpful as well. He's very consistent, putting things out every Monday that will be able to help you out, and he kind of stays strong throughout the offseason as well. So someone who can really help you. But I'll always be here to try to help as well. If you have questions that you want to ask on Twitter, I'll still be able to help in the offseason, even though I'm not putting out nearly as many videos as I was at the start of last year. But excited to go through some rookie premieres and hopefully who could really be benefiting you going into next year as well. So we'll be going through that in the coming months when that program does come out. But we have three main additions that we did make. This Kevin Mawai have been using his power up for a long period of time now. Really liked what he's been able to do, and then just used up the power up pass and got him up to that 99 overall. And don't really have to worry about my offensive line. Have two Washington players at the guards to give me times three. I don't between the two players, Sheriff only gives you the times two there, so just something to keep in mind. And then Okoye was the other main addition that I did make, kind of leading up, just kind of filling out the roster. Really liked how he's been able to play all year, and just with his ability to be able to block and have that 97 speed, you can put him over on that kickoff return and never really have to worry about that. Do really like what they did with the power ups. A lot of those theme players were not going to be able to get into a program and may have just fallen short of getting up to that 98 overall or somewhere close to it. So they are allowing you to use training for 6 players. They'll be putting out each Tuesday, I believe, at the beginning of the week. They're not going to necessarily be new players, but just helping give the overall boost to those players. So really appreciate that. So hopefully we'll be able to see some new fullbacks. Schlesinger probably be taking up some backfield spots of Okoye. A lot of people just trying to change that out, but with him reaching 99 overall, he might be something or somebody, excuse me, that I could potentially play there. But Okoye is using up another one of those power-up spots. Schlesinger is not, so if I need it somewhere else, may just do that. Did talk about the opening of the golden ticket this morning. I don't believe, except for when they have the lesser overalls, I've never really got a limited time. He is going to continue to be in packs, so I don't know if you necessarily want to count it as that, but with his value and just the infrequency of them coming out of packs, I know this week and last that's changed slightly, which would have been slightly different a few weeks ago for Robert Griffin III, but he's pretty inexpensive at this point as well if you did want to go out and add him to your team at this point. Lamar Jackson is in the 5 million range, lower 5 millions, which he was in the upper 5 million. So maybe you should have sold him when I kind of pulled him this morning, but hopefully as the odds decrease, he will be a little bit more valuable, especially as people are pulling less packs. For these golden tickets because they know in the first 2 days there is a far better chance of you potentially nabbing one of these guys. But really love both of these quarterbacks. Robert Griffin III, his release actually seems a lot better than his veterans card that did come out. You were able to get the Redskins chem on him, but it did kind of come out as a base Ravens card, so it was just fantastic that it came out as a Washington Redskins player. I think I actually had the jersey that he's wearing at one point in time. Sadly, do not anymore, but absolutely adored when he did play and just absolutely love playing with him now. Just like creating pretty much the best quarterback of kind of the prime of me watching with quite a few people. So it was just really awesome to be able to have this player in game. Really appreciate the person who did create him. And Adrian Peterson is one more addition, kind of falling off here at the end. Not talking about one of the golden tickets, but Adrian Peterson was a very nice addition to the offense as well. Do have Eric Dickerson still on the team, but have him as a power back and a third down back. And something I'm sure you know, but he's not in my defense starting lineup. Since he's in the specialist, you can still use him as an active superstar. So just one note that you may be able to use as you're kind of filling out your team, maybe using a theme team, but still want to use a special player that may be able to get to that 99 gold that the rest of your theme team is not able to get. Say Barry Sanders, his abilities are tremendous. So say you want him or maybe even Lamar Jackson to add to even say your Lions theme team, you're not going to have a quarterback that can do the things that he can. So that's just a tremendous option as well. But that's really all that I have for you today, talking about the 99 overall offense. I think we have 3 different players that we need to potentially swap on defense. Free is the only position that I don't could really get to straight. Very excited about what we've been able to together here. Hopefully, wish you all the best. Thanks for checking out the Irish Orangutan channel. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to get all the Madden updates and info you need to put together a team better than your friends and win more head-to-head games online. Until next time, much love.